Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host. All good things come to those who wait. And today we have a first time movie reaction to the 2025 film Sinners. Now, this is one that I've been dodging spoilers like I'm Neo in the Matrix, and it's been very difficult because people constantly just want to talk about this movie. But I have been successful in dodging those spoilers. I do know that Michael B. Jordan is in it. He's a very good actor. I know him from the Creed films, also Fruitvale Station. Very good film. But other than that, I don't know anything else about it. So, it's been very difficult, but I've been very successful in just avoiding spoilers, which has not been easy because, again, people just constantly want to talk about this film. This movie has a ton of hype and buzz around it. I've heard nothing but great things from anyone who's ever mentioned it. I have a bunch of friends who have seen it themselves, and, they all love it. They've been waiting for me to react to it. And yeah, honestly, I just want to get right into this one, so I'm going to keep things very short. Patreon link down below. With that, let's get right to the movie.
There are legends of people born with the gift of making music so true it can pierce the veil between life and death. This gift can bring healing to their communities, but it also attracts evil.
Okay, interesting premise so far. Clarksdale, Mississippi, October 16th, 1932, right in the midst of the Great Depression. He looks beat up.
Sammy! Come on, son. Sammy! My son has felt the call of sin and show them the way.
What the fuck?
I want you to swear to me to leave those sinning ways where they lie. Drop the guitar, Samuel.
What the fuck happened to
In the name
him?
of God! Put it down.
Whoa. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but my god. There he is. What the fuck?
You hardwood? Y'all wash these floors?
Yeah,
What was on them?
y'all was dead set on buying the place. More time I spend with y'all, the less sure I am you boys are serious about it.
Ain't no boys here. I just grown men with grown men money and grown man bullets.
I didn't mean nothing by it. Just the way we talk down here. Damn!
Now understand, it's the last dime you ever gonna see from us. And if we see you or any one of your clan buddies cross our property line, we gonna kill them right where they stand.
I have no idea what the hell is going on, but it's fascinating.
Morning, Pop.
Yeah, I brought it in here.
He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you're tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it.
Where you gotta be that's more important than being in the house of God?
Want to be free of all this for a day.
To play music? You keep dancing with the devil. One day it's gonna follow you home.
It's very ominous. I think that's exactly what happens to him.
Oh, don't you worry now, Uncle Jed. We gonna get them back to you in one piece.
Okay, pastor's son, cotton farming. These two seem to be involved with a mob or something like that. Maybe bootlegging? It is the 1930s.
So tell me about Chicago. I heard they ain't got Jim Crow up there.
Boy, you can't be believing anything that you hear. Me and your cousin, we gonna give it to you straight. And that's why we came back home. Figure we might as well deal with the devil we know. Sky be the night. Grand opening, start this shit with a bang. Our own juke joint. Only chance we got if we split up. We've been gone a long time, Stack. 7 years ain't long enough to forget about us. Love you. Love you too. Be careful. I will.
Okay, so I think they are bootleggers. Big truck with, cases of beer. Trying to open up, I think they said a juke joint, like a blues bar, I believe. And I think their plan, it's pretty clear they're going to sell liquor to people. That's how they're going to make their money.
You heard of Smokestack Twins?
Of course.
Good. I'm Smoke. See, I'm gonna need you to come sit in this truck right here. And I'm gonna pay you 10 cents for every minute that I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
No, ma'am. See, we talking numbers now. And numbers always gotta be in conversation with each other. 10 cents just won't work for you.
50 cents.
20 cents. Best I can do.
I like that. He's very careful.
Oh, child.
Look at the damn cat dragged in. What can I do for you?
We throwing a big event tonight.
I heard about some of them casinos up there. Y'all hit it big?
We hit. Just not the way you thinking.
What kind of way?
They robbed them?
You watch your man. Fuck you going, nigga. Bet this bull to beat you there.
Smoke. Terry? Boy, how you been?
I was doing better before you shot me in the ass.
Why the hell you trying to boost my truck?
I ain't know it was your truck. I swear, Smoke.
Bullshit. I told you it was his.
Y'all was supposed to be in Chicago working for Capone.
Yeah, we back now. Can't have some nigga talking about how he almost robbed the twins.
Okay, they used to work for Capone. They took what they learned and they brought it back home.
We're gonna need a sign too. You think Grace will be up to making us one? Cards, dice.
Gambling and booze.
Mama, Daddy wants you.
20. 15 for the front door sign and 5 for the menu.
10. 7 for the front door sign, 3 for the menu.
16.
15.
Done.
Every cool's got a button on it towards the top. Lick that. Not too hard, not too soft either.
You always said you would tell me what happened to your daddy when I got older.
Y'all really kill him? Smoke did.
You used to beat y'all?
Me mostly.
Hey, I can't thank y'all enough for this. Plays so right.
Yeah, that's Charlie Patton's guitar.
Don't know why the world I'm here. Woo, boy! For the woman that I'm loving. Oh, is that Delta Slim?
Oh, shit.
Thank you for your generosity.
Preacher Boy Sammy happens to be the finest blues player in all the deals.
I got socks holding this here, boy.
Threaten him again, I'm gonna make your drunk ass swallow that harmonica.
You gonna... Ooh. What you got there, boy?
What is? It's an Irish beer.
He got to him.
My goodness.
I got 500 more bottles just like that. Say we pay you $40 a night and all the beer that you can drink.
Damn.
These two gonna be playing down at the old sawmill.
I've seen you somewhere before.
I'm married, by the way.
Happily?
Married women are dangerous, dude. Who the hell was that?
It's a white woman staring at you.
You know I waited for you.
Shit, well, I don't know how in the hell you gonna do that.
Because you told me you loved me.
Yeah, well, I told you to stay the fuck away from me too, but I guess you didn't hear that part,
Oh,
huh?
I heard you. I heard you loud and clear. But then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind.
The hell are you doing back here, Mary?
I buried my mama yesterday, Stack.
I know this actress.
Y'all with your hands now! You hear me?
Me and my buddy Rice. We get busted for babies. They're for sure they're gonna kill us that night. You get us our instruments back, they tell us to play. See, white folks say they like the blues just fine. They just don't like the people who make it. Clan got a hold to him. Searched his pockets to find all that money. And they lynched him right there in the railroad station. You know they cut off his manhood.
Jesus. Music is like a spiritual release.
I ain't got time for your scheming, Stack.
How much money are you talking about paying him?
Oh, that's a good woman.
He's putting a band together. I know that actor from 8 Mile. Paying respects.
Papa's here.
I know her too. Loki?
Who you and Stack robbed to get enough money for them crackers to sell you a whole meal.
That's a good point.
I ain't never saw no roots. No demons, no ghosts, no magic.
How you know I ain't afraid to keep you and that crazy brother of yours safe?
So why those roots ain't working on baby then?
I don't know.
Still hurts coming back here, but I love you.
What the hell?
Back up.
Oh, they took my wife.
I got gold. Them dirty engines meant to rob me.
People in the house were Klan.
Evening, ma'am. We're in pursuit of someone very dangerous. God forbid you let him into your home.
Kilia! Ikaw kilo kayo sa autos pa tsuka kilona.
Chihoya, Chiapiso, Chitakla.
Bert! Engines came and went.
I think Bert's dead.
Oh, he's just resting.
Oh god, he's a fucking vampire.
Hey, baby.
Okay, they alluded a little bit to a supernatural element here and there. Now that there's a vampire in the film, I think I know where this is going. The vampires might show up to the juke joint tonight.
These is good down at the Maybell General Store.
You like that coal, right?
I certainly do.
That currency said Maybell Plantation on it.
We taking cash. U.S. motherfucking dollars.
Wait, you not little Simmy. The guitar.
What are you?
What am I? My mama's daddy was half black.
I'll pay one of these field bitches in here to drag your ass out there.
Shit, I'll beat up every bitch in here and you know it.
I taught you how to walk away when the money is up, too. All it takes is the wrong person in here to see you or get back to them crackers and they gonna try to kill you.
What it matter to you?
I just want to keep you someplace safe.
I'm Sammy Moore. They call me Preacher Boy, counting my daddy being the pastor. It might hurt you. Hope you don't lose your mind.
Music is great.
So I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you.
Blues. It wasn't forced on us like that religion. We brought this with us from home. It's magic what we do. It's sacred.
There are legends of people born with the gift of making music, conjuring spirits from the past and the future.
That's fucking cool. That's awesome. This scene is fucking awesome. Like burning the house down. Oh my god. In the beginning of the movie, talks about it how music has that power, but it also attracts people that you don't want.
We heal our people, and we be free.
And there's the people that you don't want.
Boy found that button, didn't he?
We happen to be musicians, and we walked here. You wouldn't mind us coming in now, would you? Name's Remick.
Hey, Stack, y'all all right?
Oh, must be that voice I heard from out here. We just came here to play. Spend some money.
I pick for robbing clean.
Plenty of white barrel houses down there.
Oh, how'd she get in?
Now that is she here, because she family.
Well, we're gonna walk real slow. Just in case y'all change your mind.
Well, today settled it. I'm heading off on my own.
Right, I can find out what they really have.
And what happens if they from Little Rock?
They ain't. You brought both sides. Let them blame each other while you and Smoke come down here and set up shop.
Will you go? I see.
And y'all got money to spend.
Oh, yeah.
Gold.
I don't need no saving.
Yes, you do. You all do. Ooh.
I'm gonna head back now.
Well, she's a vampire now.
You gonna let me in? Or just sit there blocking the door?
Come on. Go in.
Oh god.
Hey, watch the door for me. I got the piss.
Don't let her touch your neck. Oh god.
Hey, Stack, Smoke looking for you.
Oh god.
It's not what it looks like.
It's not gonna work.
We're gonna kill every last one of you.
Keep your mouths open.
Party's over, y'all.
No!
Y'all got the rope.
Just here we go. We're gonna kill all of you.
We gotta move his body outside. You shot her, and she kept running like nothing happened.
Best thing about me is him.
We gotta go home, okay?
Nigga, what the fuck happened to you?
Step aside and let me on in now.
Why you can't just walk your big ass up in here without an invite, huh? One of them white folks out there kill you and you a hate now.
A hate?
Something ain't adding up.
Can I at least get my money?
Is someone in there?
Oh god.
Open up this door, let me on out of here. Well, you lost a lot of blood.
That ain't your brother.
Smoke, what that witch out there talking about? Please, Smoke, let me out of this room.
Mary and Smoke can come back in anytime they want.
These ain't hates. They vampires.
Oh shit.
Y'all ain't gonna keep me from my husband.
Grace, we trying to keep you alive.
The soul gets stuck in the body. Can't rejoin the ancestors.
Maybe if I kill the ones that made them this way.
They live on, even if the one that made them is killed.
Promise me right now. You understand?
Who did this? Was it Stack or Mary?
No.
You gotta get him out before he wakes up.
Get back in. Come on, guys.
They playing music.
Oh, God. Everybody that left the party got. There's like 100 of them. My God. My God. This film is so musical. Even the vampires have music. Damn, vampire spiritual.
Gotta figure out if any of us left is one of them.
This is ridiculous.
Eat the damn garlic.
Eat, or I'll shoot.
Hey. Oh my God, he was still alive.
Some weird shit going on out here.
Come on outside, I got the car started. Let's go.
First, we're gonna find a way out of this, I promise.
I am your way out.
It's better this way, baby.
I know everything he knows. I want you to let us in there. Or we gonna go to the grocery store. We gonna pay little Lisa a visit.
No, don't you fucking dare!
Ngoyo, Toile, Sammy. You're the one I came for. I want to see my people again. I'm trapped here. Give me little Sammy. We'll let y'all live.
You can't have him.
Hogwood. He's the Grand Dragon. That's his motherfucking nephew. They was always gonna kill you.
After we kill y'all, we gonna have heaven right here on Earth.
He was never gonna be free.
Calm down. Come on in, you motherfucker!
Oh, God.
They feel his pain!
I'll see you soon. I love you.
No, let's go. That's what I told you.
Come on!
Go!
Okay. You want some of this? Sammy!
Go! Keep running! Make it to sunrise! Ah!
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
And forgive us our trespasses.
Sorry I couldn't keep you safe. You always did.
Wow, they're feeling his pain. It's Silver. Oh my God. Who got him? Oh. Oh shit.
Go home and bury that fucking guitar.
I can't. It's Charlie Patch.
That's our daddy guitar.
Oh my God. Here we are back at the beginning. Oh, you dumb motherfuckers. Got hit.
Drop the guitar, Samuel.
In the name of God!
Papa's here.
He couldn't give it up. So many people died for that damn thing. Wow. Ryan Coogler.
Got two out there. I told them we closed, but they offered a couple $100.
That don't bother me none.
Come on in.
They got invited in. Oh, God.
They live on, even if the one that made them is killed.
I guess I was one person he just couldn't kill. He made me promise to stay away from you. It won't be long for you, huh? I can make it so you can stick around.
I think I've seen enough of this place.
Traveling, I don't know why.
Before the sun went down, I think that was the best day of my life.
No doubt about it. Last time I seen my brother, it was free.
Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. So that was Sinners. It really did live up to the hype. That was an amazing, excellent movie. So right away, you're just blown away by the uniqueness of the plot and the story, and also just the sheer creativity and how the story unfolds. I'd say like the first half of the movie is almost like a period piece, and it's very interesting and unique. We get our little warning in the beginning about, the importance of music in different cultures and how music can be used to like soothe the soul. It's almost cathartic in a way, but the power that's in this music can also attract the unwanted attention of some very dangerous elements. So we get that little warning right in the beginning of the film. But then we get into this, 1930s period piece. The basics of the story are these twin brothers come back to their home after living for years in Chicago. They're bootleggers, moving illegal alcohol and liquor. They worked for Capone in the mob. They came back home after they set up both sides, robbed both sides and then, made it look like each other side was responsible for it, and then they, came back home, used the skills that they learned up there to start their own business down here. They buy some land, purchase a slaughterhouse. They don't know it was a slaughterhouse at that time. They turned it into a juke joint. It's got blues and liquor and, dancing and all that. The first half of the film, they're just going about, getting all the different pieces together. They get a band together. They get somebody to prepare food. They advertise to the community. And I'd say throughout the film, a very strong theme is, the power of music and how it can be transformative and how it can bring an entire community together. That scene where it talked about how music has that power to tie into your past and also dip into the future. That was just so well done, how it's like all these little different musical elements that tie in that scene. It was just so well done and so damn creative. Like, music is such a big theme that even the vampires have their own music in this film. I thought it was interesting how the main villain was Irish. I'm not sure how that ties in, vampires in Ireland. I don't know what exactly that was all about, but it was a unique choice. Irish were some of the first immigrants to this country. You also saw how, despite the fact that it's very much, a black-centric film, there are also other cultures represented throughout the film. Early on, these Native Americans are the ones that are actually chasing the original vampire. We saw that the shop owners were Asian. Originally, I thought they were Korean, but turns out they were Chinese. Second half of the film, we get confronted for the first time by Remick, the head vampire, and at that point he already turned two members over to his side. And they initially use subterfuge. Mary goes out to kind of feel them out, see if they're really serious about spending money in the club. This then gives them their opening. I knew right away that she had turned as soon as she said, well, invite me in already. Just a dead giveaway. Like, the classic vampire tropes do actually follow in the film. Sunlight, garlic, silver, stake to the heart. But I really appreciate how the film didn't break its own rules. Like, I didn't say it in the moment, but I was convinced that after the big fight, you never saw Stack get killed, so I was convinced he might still be alive somehow. And then sure enough, he shows up one last time at the very end of the film. I have to say that Michael B. Jordan had the overall best performance in the film. There was a lot of great performances. Like, the cast did a really good job overall, but Michael B. Jordan literally played two people in the film. I would say the action and the dialogue throughout the film were really solid. The character of Preacher Boy had an entire arc that was, fascinating in and of itself. So he's kind of tempted by his cousins, Smoke and Stack, to explore this lifestyle, kind of strike out on his own. And it's kind of like the temptation, and his father, an actual preacher, tells him that exploring that lifestyle is going to lead to confronting the devil one way or the other. Sure enough, a literal devil is actually what he has to contend with. I thought it was a great moment how he's drawn to music and the guitar, and even after he goes through, that nightmare surviving the vampire attack and, witnessing all of his friends and members of his family burning alive as the sun is rising, he still can't give up the guitar even after all of that. He's that passionate about his love for it, he can't just give it up. Again, it's a movie where the importance of music is just a very central theme throughout, and it doesn't abandon that even at the very end of the film. We saw how Preacher Boy gets to live his entire life. At the very end of the film, we see he has his own, juke joint / bar himself. He's had this entire musical career, and he's approaching the end of his life, and that's where we get the reveal at the very end that Stack was not killed by his brother. He just didn't have the heart to do it. Mary was still with him, and they just wanted to say, one last goodbye. How that night leading up to before the attack was, the best time of their life. I thought that was a really clever send-off for the film. It's a film that almost had, multiple endings. Because you see, after the events of the attack, where Smoke fights off, the KKK coming in to enact their plan that they had all this time to sell them this location and then, go in and kill all of them, collect whatever money they could. He gets wounded in that, sees his wife and child that passed away, is finally reunited with them, and that could have been an ending, like, on its own. But then it cuts back to Preacher Boy, and he's driving off with the guitar handle still in his hand, you know, he couldn't give it up. That could have been an ending right there too. And then finally, the actual ending, Preacher Boy, you know, 60 years in the future, nearing the end of his life, says one last goodbye to Stack and Mary. Smoke made him promise, even though he's a vampire, not to take his life, to let him actually live it out to the fullest. And oddly enough, he kept the promise. Yeah, it was just a very clever and creative movie, and I understand the hype fully now. It's 100% justified. You know, the atmosphere, the culture, the music, it's the total package, and yeah, I really get why people are gushing over this movie. It is definitely justified. Honestly, I'm going to watch it again after I'm done this, just because it was so damn good. But yeah, this is one of those ones that you could watch multiple times and still enjoy. I have to say, Ryan Coogler did an amazing job. I'm pretty sure he did Fruitvale Station and the Creed movies too. Those were all solid films, but I'd have to say that out of everything I've seen of his, this is probably his best work, and it's not even close. But yeah, honestly, I'm just glad to finally have, you know, cleaned this one off the slate. It was very difficult to avoid all those spoilers for, you know, the amount of time that I was able to, but I did it, and it really was worth it to avoid all that. Excellent film, 10 out of 10, recommend it to anyone, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So as always, thanks for watching, and peace.